Okay, so we've made it. We are at the track. Welcome to race 2 of the season. And we're gonna go and sign in, register, and do the driver's meeting. How you guys doing?
How about you?
Good.
You saw him on YouTube. Oh, that's the one you were following? Thank
Okay, so Jesse went over the cart and showed me what he did to it. And so thank you, Jesse, for taking care of it and making sure it's all tip-top. I'll show you what he did. Okay, so the first thing is we rebuilt the fuel pump. And that was good because the fuel seals, I didn't know this, the fuel seals they deteriorate based on the amount of time they spend with the fuel, not based on how many hours it runs. So over the winter, that fuel seal was not doing so great, so that was good that we had that rebuilt. We got a brand new chain because it got chewed up when the motor came loose. So the chain got chewed up and the rear sprocket got chewed up. So we got new rear sprocket, new chain. And the motor mount didn't do so good either. It came loose and so it was all chewed up. So we have a new motor mount. And the reason why it came loose is it looks like the Loctite I had put on didn't hold, and I suspect it could have maybe gone tighter with the bolts as well. But I've had a few other bolts come loose, so it was most likely just the Loctite because I definitely torqued those down. It's amazing with these machines that sometimes a 30-cent part can, leave you stranded. So those little details matter, and it's good to have a second set of eyes on stuff. Just gonna get the machine fired up, fueled up, and get the practice tires on it because right now I have the race tires on, so gotta put practice on. We got the tires on. They're at 11 in the back, 10 in the front. These are the practice tires, the marks on them. And yeah, got the fuel set up. So I set fuel to my mark. I'm gonna use this mark for today. And overdrive went over the cart a few days ago, so it should be all good. I'm just gonna check the jetting, and then we're basically ready for practice. Okay, VLR is out now, and just gotta get suited up, get ready to go. Have to adjust the throttle needle so it idle wouldn't just take off. And yeah, gonna get suited and get out there because I'm up in about 3 or 4 minutes. push it up. Give it a blow here. Push it up. The pulse line fell off the bottom. I just need the safety wire. It should be okay. Oh, okay. Practice did not go well. We just made not even one lap, and we ran out of fuel. It was kind of stuttering when it would go good, and then it wouldn't go good, and it would cut out, and it was just awful. I was like, oh, it was a cart problem. Something's wrong. And I looked down, and there was a big bubble in the fuel line. And that bubble in the fuel line, so I blew it out, and then it reappeared, and it reappeared again, and so I didn't know what was going on. So I got off the track, and we got to figure out what happened, and see if we can get it sorted, because qualifying is up in 30-40 minutes, and I got to get it fixed. Okay, I got the race rubber on. Tire pressures are set, and I'm gonna take the cart to overdrive and see if they can put a little backstop on that fuel pump, and otherwise we're good. Yeah, so on the bottom there's the pulse line. You can kind of see it there. It looks like that line had maybe popped off, and the fuel pump wasn't getting the vacuum it needed to work. So now we just got to reinforce that so it doesn't pop off again.
Yeah, maybe put it behind.
Yeah? What's your name?
Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Hi.
COVID bump. Boop.
Here we go.
Yeah. So what are you racing?
Briggs Stratton.
Briggs & Stratton. Is this your first season?
Yes.
It is.
This is my second race.
It's your second race?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
so you did get around for the pre-final, I guess?
Pre-final, yeah.
And so the starting grid, you got to see what that was all about?
Yes.
That was pretty exciting?
It was. It was a little nerve-wracking. I've never raced anything before, so.
Yeah? Thumbs up or
Yeah.
thumbs down?
No, it was good. It was good. Everybody's been really supportive and really positive. So that was the biggest intimidation. I was the only woman out there, so I'm like, oh.
That's why I'm here, because we don't have many of you, and so I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, there's
Hey,
more.
how's it going?
Hey, how are you?
Good, good.
Good. Brent.
Brent, nice to meet you.
COVID
Jay,
bump.
nice to meet you.
Jay? Look at the weight on that seat.
It's like you just robbed a bank.
That's amazing. Look at these guys.
Kadler, how goes?
Good. You guys are fast today.
Hey, Brent.
You might have already filmed it. How is it out there?
The track is getting a bit grippier. We did the track mods early on in the season, and then now they're starting to grip up a little bit, so it's been really good.
I'm just noticing the times are dropping and everyone's getting fast.
Yeah, that's exactly
The
what's
slow guys are even fast now. It's crazy. It's really crazy.
Let's catch it up.
It's amazing.
It's good to see.
So I'm gonna have some Gatorade and just gonna relax for a little bit, and going to keep hydrated for the qualifying. Well, that went okay. Went off the track. When I came in, the camera wasn't filming, so I hope I got some footage for you guys. Everything's good. I'm slow. That's it. 55.3, which is a personal best for me. But I gotta get into the 54s if I'm gonna have any chances today. So 3/10, I can do that today. I just have to follow some people, learn some lines, and practice, and it'll come. My goal is end of this weekend to get into 54s, and if I get into the high 54s, I'd be happy. In fact, the scale says 407, and my class is 395, so I'm 12 pounds over, and I don't know what to do. I gotta lose some weight, I guess. I don't know what else to do. So yeah, gonna run a little bit less fuel. Not too much less, because I wanna keep some in the tank to run. And move the chain, check the tire pressures, and we'll see how we stand. Okay, let's get ready for a racing. part of this race, and hopefully I can learn a little bit as I'm going through it and get faster and faster. My goal, hang on to the pack. That's my goal, so I don't get left behind. Let's see if we can make that happen. considering. I'll put the quick caveats around it. The cart was running good. I have to check the air filter because it's probably full of dirt. I was a little disappointed in Ronaldo because he went from last place. He jumped like four carts there, and that was really aggressive, and a lot of people had to just. And then Pete, he was doing okay. I was faster than him, but there was a few corners where he was slower than I was in an unexpected way, and it caught me out a few times. And so I made a few mistakes behind Pete trying to get around him. I did figure it out eventually, and I did get around him, and it worked out okay. Yeah, I just didn't like getting squeezed off the track there that one time. That really kind of made me grumpy, but otherwise it was good. I'll be honest, the cart's running better. My times are still crap, but I was getting more consistent. I was seeing areas where I can improve, and yeah, it's getting better. And my ribs are sore, but not like crazy sore. So I'm hoping after this weekend, if I haven't broke a rib this weekend, I'll be super happy. I really don't want to break more ribs. That's what you call an off track. Look at this stuff. Oh my goodness. I'll wipe that out. Look at that cloud. If you ever want to see what a prairie thunderstorm looks like, that's what it looks like. And they just grow and develop out of nowhere. Okay, it's time to go do our race. The weather's looking ominous. Hopefully it holds up. Let's go do it. Wind hit. We had to emergency take the tent down, so now it's blowing. I don't know, I think I might get the rain tires inflated and ready just in case. Just in case. Oh, it's it's raining. It's raining pretty good. It's really wet outside. The shifter's out on dry tires. It's not good. Yeah, I'm really disappointed with myself because that race was a lot of potential and it was going good for the first little while, and then I just made that mistake and put myself in the grass once. I almost flipped the cart, almost. First time I've almost flipped a cart, actually. And I just hammered down to try and get as many places back as I could, and I got 2 places back with speed, and 1 place a guy didn't finish, so 3 places back. Really disappointed because I could have had a good showing. It would have been probably, well, it would have been a lot better than it was. So we're just gonna pack. I was gonna leave the stuff here overnight, but I can't. Now it's raining, it's wet, all the tents are down, so I'm just gonna pack what I can and get out of here.